Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part one of the tour of my shave den. Thought I'd open the doors to my shave den and let you know what kind of equipment I've got. So this first part is going to be razors, blades, and brush. Brush is real quick. Matthew Martin Custom, the only brush I've got. I am going to invest in thanks to the suggestion of many on the groups, a Semogue 1305 boar brush. But right now that's my only brush. Razors, I have 3 razors. A Schick Injector, which I just used. Don't know what year it is. I believe it's 40s, somewhere around there. Bought it for $7 at an antique store. The first razor I ever acquired was this one right here, the Merkur 38C barber pole. It is a closed comb 2-piece razor that I really like. It was a Christmas present from my dad. Last year, Christmas 2013. The next razor that I have is a 3-piece. It is the RazoRock Jaws open comb razor. Right here. Now the handle that came with it, I was having trouble with this razor. A lot of good things about the head, but I didn't feel that the handle was heavy enough. So, thanks to Brad and Casey up at Maggard Razors, I purchased this bad boy. It's the Maggard Razors MR8 handle, 150 grams. I got this for $11.50, scratch and dent. And I've looked this thing all over, up and down, back and forth, and I just can't see any flaws in it. So that just goes to show you the quality that Brad and Casey strive for up there in Michigan at Maggard Razors. If this, which appears to me to be flawless, doesn't meet their standards, imagine how high their standards are. So my Franken razor, MR8 handle, Jaws open comb head, that's my daily driver. Blades, obviously with a Schick Injector, need an injector blade, and that's what I've got, Schick Injectors. As far as DE blades are concerned, I've got the Merkur, just the basic Merkur blade that came with my razor. As you can see, I still have some left, so I don't use them often. Much hated amongst the shave groups is the general consensus. The next one I purchased, I don't remember what order I purchased them in. It doesn't matter, but I've got some Dorcos made in South Korea, I believe. Don't use them very often because I just don't like them. I did get a sampler pack. One of the blades that contained in the sampler pack was this Shark Super Chrome. Not a big fan of those. They kind of chew up my face. The much controversial Derby. I really like them in the 38C, but I can see why people don't like them. They're not the sharpest blade in the world, but they do the job in my 38C. I've got a couple of the old Walgreens, CVS. I don't know if these are the Persona or the Dorco. One's a Persona, one's a Dorco. Don't know which one they are. Basically, if you need help determining which is which, the Dorco will say made in South Korea. The Persona will say made in Israel. So, if you're at the CVS, you're at a Walgreens, and you see these blades, know on the back, if you look at the back, it says made in South Korea, it's a Dorco blade. If it says made in Israel, it's a Persona blade. Got some of these. Voskhod, piffed to me by Pete Schiavone. I also purchased some in a sampler pack, along with these Lord Platinums. Like the Lord Platinums, Voskhod, I'm kind of not here nor there on. They're not my favorite, but I don't hate them either. Rapira, made in Pakistan. Used these the other day. Got a little irritation around the neck. As a matter of fact, I got a little bit there today from that Schick injector. One of my favorites here, recommended by Busta. Paul Silver, Super Iridium. Really like that blade. I've got some feathers, which I use in my Merkur. Can't use them in my Frankenrazor. It's just too aggressive and it chews the hell out of my neck. Which leads me to my favorite blade. Just a fantastic blade for me in my Frankenrazor. It can't be beat so far. Gillette 7 o'clock black. Really, really just a great blade for me, for my skin, in that particular razor. My blade of choice in the barber pole is the feather blade. But because the aggressiveness of the Frankenrazor, that Jaws open comb head, can't do the feathers in that one. It just chews my neck up like hamburger, and it's not a great feeling. So I don't use the feathers in the RazoRock Jaws open comb Frankenrazor, but I do use them in the 38C. That's it for part one. Relatively short video. So look for part two coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. Till then, Matt Weaver, your friendly neighborhood appliance repairman, saying happy shaving.